Hey YouTube, it's the Heart of a Woman 888. I know it's been a little while, but life be life, and you gotta do what you're doing. Enjoy the rest of the little summer that was left. So, on this beautiful Friday night, I decided that I would do, do something that was more dedicated to the fellas. And the reason why is because lately watching these females with their mates and who they dealing with and stuff, it's really been a lot. It's been a lot. And I can see why on the flip side, when it comes to a man, why he might feel like I put myself into someone and they just are a no good person. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these females out here is some nasty females. Like, and I'm not just talking about not taking baths, because that's one. But I'm talking about mentally, just everything. Like the way they taking care of their children, the way that they are talking to their spouse, the way that they are talking to others. It's like a lot of these females out here feel entitled, and not to be on some funny shit, but half of them is not worth an entitlement or a title. True story. But you know, there's somebody for everybody. You feel me? Like I watch my male friends go through a lot with their females and stuff, and some of them ain't no good ass niggas, but some of them really be trying, and it's like a lose lose situation. You know what I'm saying? Us as women, if we gonna stick with the nigga, if we gonna rock out with the nigga, whatever transpired, cause not to be personal, I mean, not to be perfect. If you gonna stick with the nigga, then do just that. That's supposed to still have prosperity, positivity, all of that stuff. Like if you saying I forgive you, that's just like what I mean. Then let this shit go. Cause y'all ain't doing that but making yourselves miserable. True story. Like it is a lot of miserable females out here. True story. They be miserable towards their friends, miserable towards their niggas, miserable towards their children. That's when you know a bitch got a problem. You know what I'm saying? And people like myself, I feel sorry for good people in general, male or female, because nowadays people ain't no good. They ain't no good. They come one way, and once they get in the door, they a whole nother way. And these females out here, the way y'all doing these dudes, and then a lot of them be doing like little voodoo shits and all kind. Y'all, it be crazy. Like none of that stuff don't help nothing prevail. If you really want to be with somebody, no matter what the situation is, if you signed up for that and you still signing up, you got to know how to move on. You got to know how to make the best out of things. Because at the end of the day, a nigga end up creeping out. And I'm not saying that that's good, but as a woman, you might, shit, we might end up creeping out for niggas miserable and doing as such and such and such. Me personally, I'm leave your ass. I ain't got time to creep. Bye. I don't care. Bye. You know what I'm saying? But I've been there where I've stayed, you know what I'm saying? And I cheated before, you know what I'm saying? But none of it adds up to nothing that's positive. Even if you find somebody that you cheating with that makes you feel better and you go and you know what I'm saying, rock out with them, somebody still get hurt when you could have dead that whole situation once you knew you couldn't handle it no more. And a lot of these females is not doing that. They holding on tight to niggas that's not for them. Let these niggas go. Let them go be with people who are for them so you can go be with people who are for you. Ain't no way you holding on tight to something that makes you feel like shit. And then you in turn making them feel like shit. If you knew when he cheated that you couldn't handle it, but you still stayed, it was your job to be put your big drawers on and not base everything upon what the nigga did wrong. Because little ladies, that equals what? Misery. And same shit happening over and over and over again. Definition of that, insanity. It's not worth it. It it's not worth it. I feel sorry for these fellas out here. I really do. Because these women are some nasty creatures. Nasty. And I'm not taking up for what the men are doing. I'm just saying that we are all human. And if we feel like there's situations that we can't deal with, we should leave them alone. And I don't feel like it's wrong for me to speak from a standpoint, from a man's standpoint, sometimes, because I have eyes and I have a lot of male people around me, a lot of male friends throughout the years, and it'd be crazy. You'll see a woman hold so tight to the man that she don't even want and be miserable as fuck. Taking out on friends, kids, everybody. Everybody's the enemy. When it's really you, it's you. I mean, it's nothing more to do but to move on. Let that nigga go so he can find what works for him, and you go find what works for you. Nobody is made for somebody if it's confusion. Constant confusion. It's no way. God wouldn't send you something that's confusing. He doesn't do confusion. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much, oh, we love each other, or oh, we have this together and all that. Listen, ladies, stop holding on so tight to these guys. Let them go. Some of them is not yours. They're other women's that'll be more deserving, more kind, more understanding towards their situation and the way that they handle things, more forgiving. And if they say they're gonna forgive and understand, they do exactly that. People deserve goodness, men included. True story. Just like I'm somebody's daughter, they're somebody's son. And not all these guys is bad. A lot of them is weak-minded in a lot of areas, and the woman that they chose was supposed to build that up, but they're not doing that. They're making it worse because they know they can. Us women, we are very powerful. Very. And it's not fair. It's not. Because even women like myself, I know somebody got my man cooped up and tied up. Because it's a man drought out here. Everybody's with somebody. And I ain't doing all that. Not my thing. But a lot of them is in those situations because they scared to leave. Or women is doing their little hoobie-joobies on them, or using the kids and using what they got in their names and all kinds of stuff. You got to be able to walk off. You got to be able to want to start over. We all mess up, even in relationships. And if it's one that's not working, you got to be able to let that go. True story. Like, I'm sitting here sipping my tequila, and you wouldn't believe some of the things that I see my guy friends go through, and I feel so bad for them. I do. And we all choose who we with, but not all of us see exactly who they are until the person is all the way in there. And I can contest for that as a woman and looking at the men dealing with these women. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just needs to, figure out how to move on and how to let things go that don't work for you. Women and men. Listen, I'm single. I'm not going to say I don't be getting the urge to want to mingle. At the same time, I'm not pushing nobody away, but I'm definitely not inviting chaos into my life at no cost. But I just wanted to say, fellas, hang in there. As a woman, I see y'all. I see y'all. And these bitches is wicked out here. True story. It's the Heart of a Woman, 888. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like, share, pump me up, all types of stuff. Help assist out. Support is free. If you need it from me, I definitely have it for you. I love all y'all through God's love. And make sure you pray. And stay away from these whack-ass bitches.